Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So before I get into letter X in being homeward bound to God, I'm going to invite you to check out the link in the comments below to my book called You Are Made to Heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. It's just my journey of being stuck for 30 plus years, my journey of being stuck in anger, bitterness, childhood trauma, being the victim, really. I chose to be the victim rather than the victor through Christ. And hitting rock bottom in the fall of 2015 was a life changer for me because I surrendered. I surrendered to God and Christ, and I called on Christ, and Christ showed up in a big way for me. And I have not had suicidal thoughts or depression going on 10 years, and it has been a miracle. And in these 10 years, he has led me to tools. God and Christ both have led me to tools and techniques that have helped me in living my purpose, in healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And I just share that journey with you in this book. So it was written for all teens and adults alike, just because I have suffered from all that stuff throughout my teens and a lot of my adulthood years. And so it's just something that I hold dear to my heart. I don't have all the answers to everything, but you know what? I've been able to go this long without being in a dark spot. And it doesn't mean I don't have hard things that happen to me, and life still comes at me with challenges, but I have the tools that I'm able to navigate through life, and it really has made a huge, huge difference. So check that out. So what does X stand for in being homeward bound to God? It's called Xing everything out of our lives that is not serving our higher and best selves. It's what is getting in the way of us having a better relationship with God. What is getting in the way of us having a better relationship with ourselves, making good, wholesome choices with ourselves, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. What is stopping you from connecting to God? Like I said before in videos past, we all have the same amount of time. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know how they have that kind of time to do that. And we all have the same amount of time allotted to us. It's just some people value other things over, like, social media, hours of scrolling, or entertainment, hours of wasting watching other people live their lives rather than going out and living our lives. So it's just important to understand all those things that are getting in the way of you being your best version and your best self. What are those? We need to name those and identify them. They're distractions, whatever distractions are in life. It could be food, it could be friends, it could be, not to say any of this is bad, right? But it's what are we doing things in excess? What is getting in the way to find that hour each day for physical exercise, or whatever it is you want to fit in your schedule, that time for you to connect with God? What is getting in your way? So it's so important to plan your life, live your life. Plan your schedule. Don't let your schedule plan you and make you show up for different things. You are in control. We have that control. And so it's important to take out all things that are not serving us for our higher good. If it's something that is keeping us away from God, learning about ourselves, and in the way of getting in the way of helping other people in their journey and serving them, then it's probably things that we can X out. So it's just a prioritizing of our lives. What can we X out? Is it food? Is it drinks? Is it our entertainment? Is it feeding our mind? Is it building us up and raising our frequency to a higher frequency, our energy levels? Is it doing that? Or is it bringing us down? Maybe it's a certain someone, a crowd, a group of people that we hang out with. Maybe it's just one or two in particular that come to mind. You're like, oh yeah, when I'm with that person, I just really feel like I am brought down, and I don't feel feel very good. My energy is lowered. And so, and I'm not talking about, family members that we live with each day, because we don't get to choose that all the time, but we need to help buoy them up, right? I'm just talking about maybe outside sources that's outside of your home. Who are you choosing to spend your time with? Is it someone that's lifting you up or bringing you down? And it's so important to recognize that and remove those toxic personalities away from you becoming your best self. So, what else? Just things that we listen to, our music, the books that we choose to read. There's so many things that we choose to spend our time with each day. What is it we are choosing? Are we choosing to learn, become more knowledgeable? Are we choosing, or are we just doing things to get entertained? And those are the kind of things. I'm not saying none of that, just shorten that amount of time. If you find yourself scrolling and getting entertained, like put the timer on and say, you know what, okay, I want to see what's going on or see what people are posting. That's fine. But give yourself a time limit. Run your schedule instead of having your schedule run you, and or things outside run you. And it's amazing when you look at your day going, wow, okay, maybe 3 of the hours of my day aren't used very wisely, and I don't have, if I X'd out this, and this, I would have time to connect with God, to connect with myself, to connect with others and build relations. It's all about connection. We need to learn how to have that connection, and first and foremost is with God and Christ, and then with ourselves. If we can't connect and understand who we truly are as a person, then how are other people around us going to even know who we are? And so it's important to learn to have that self-love. So many people are so hard on themselves. I was for so many years. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't even feel worthy of God's love. I didn't love myself. I didn't have any value in myself. And so it's important to really learn that and gain that. And when you develop this relationship with God, you will know how dear and valuable you are to Him. And it just makes life so much easier, and it builds your confidence. You don't question yourself at every turn, every decision you make in your life. Having a God-led life is so much easier. You walk with confidence and have self-assurance like no other. Like I've been on both sides, and where I question everything, and now it's like, you know what? I know I'm being led by God. And it's just amazing, the walk with God, if we choose that each day. And for me, that has been a priority. So X out everything that is not serving you, and take that mental note, write it in your notes on your phone, or write it down on a piece of paper, those things that aren't serving you, and replace it with physical exercise, better food choices, more fulfilling relationships, edifying, uplifting books, music, whatever it is, and remind yourself that you need some time for peace. That's how we connect with God, is to have that stillness, that time for that stillness. So God bless. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with others. It is my purpose and my mission to help others in their healing journey, because healing is possible for all who want to embark on this journey. And once you start on the healing journey, you're never done. It's work. It takes a lot of determination, dedication, but just remember, it's consistent, committed, imperfect actions. You're going to make mistakes. Your old self will creep up every once in a while, and it's like, oh yeah, thank you for showing up. And yes, I know I'm still addressing this thing that has been a problem in the past. And so it's just important to know to keep moving forward in faith, and you got this. So until next time, please like and subscribe. God bless you and yours, and we'll be talking to you later. Bye.